Zefat. Today, it is a Jewish city with about 40,000 inhabitants. Archaeological finds have been discovered that indicate the existence of a settlement, about 4,000 years ago, and have continued to exist throughout history. In the Great Revolt of the Jews against the Romans, about 2,000 years ago, Zefat was one of the cities fortified according to Yosef ben Matityahu. Use fire signals to announce Rosh Chodesh. After the destruction of the Second Temple, priest shifts lived there. Its main importance began when the Crusaders, who were European religious Christians, conquered the country and built a fortress in Zefat, about 900 years ago. In the next 150 years, the place gained great importance strategically, and its control passed between the Crusaders and the Muslims several times. The Mamluks conquered the country, and Zefat became an important city and was a governmental center in the Galilee. There were also Jewish and Samaritan communities that lived in good relations with the Muslims. About 500 years ago the Turks occupied the country. At about the same time there was the expulsion of the Jews from Spain, and many Jews came to Zefat. The city was economically successful, with a textile industry and agricultural products. Socially, there was peace among the inhabitants. Spiritually, there was a religious uplift, thanks to the great rabbis who gathered in the city, among them Rabbi Yosef Karo, the owner of the Shulchan Aruch who ruled Halacha, the Ramak, and Ha-Ari who developed the theory of Kabbalah, and many others. The first printing house in the country was established and the books of the rabbis were printed there. Zefat became one of the four holy cities due to its sages, along with Jerusalem, Hebron and Tiberias, where they received distribution money. From 1742 and for 20 years the city deteriorated. There were plagues and earthquakes, many died and others fled, and parts of the city were destroyed. In 1778, the followers of Baal Shem Tov immigrated to Zefat, and 20 years later the Arabs massacred Jews. 10 years later the students of the Gaon from Vilna immigrated and the city returned to success. 15 years passed, and again an earthquake. In 1834 in the Peasants' Revolt, the Arabs murdered, raped and looted the Jews. 3 years passed and again an earthquake followed by looting and murder by Druze and Muslims. In the decades that followed, the city recovered little but the economic situation was bad. In World War I again famine, plague, and deportation. During the riots of 1929, the Arabs murdered and looted the Jews. In the UN partition plan, Zefat was intended for Jews. During the War of Independence the British gave control to the Arabs, and the Jews were under siege. After 2 days of heavy fighting the city was captured, the residents and the Arab army fled. After the establishment of the State of Israel, slowly the city began to grow. Immigrants arrived. Artists developed the culture, religious and ultra-Orthodox renewed spirituality.